Good morning. Welcome to the March 2025 Colour and Chat. We will just get straight into it today. As you can see, I have all my gel pens, acrylic markers, glitter pens ready to go. And what I'll be using today is my Ohuhu 320 markers. And I have my colour palettes here ready to go as well. And the book we're using is Mythical Maidens, Curious Creatures by the beautiful Hannah Lynn. And the page we will be doing or completing is this one. And I know it's very cliche for March, but this will be a St. Patrick's themed colour and chat. And I thought it would be the perfect opportunity for a colour challenge as well. And just like in all her books, I have a double page version of this. So if I don't like the green, then there's always the option to colour something else. But I'll just get set up here and we'll get straight into it. Okay, I'm going to start off with her skin tone, and I think I want to go G220, which is lime green. So we're going to make her as pale as we can and then fill in the details later. And yeah, I thought I would do a colouring challenge of, so this page is just going to be all green. Well, not all green, majority of it, probably about 95% of it will be green. And then, of course, I couldn't help it, I have to do gold for the gold coins around the place. So that is what we are going to do today. So I apologize if you don't like the colour green at all. But that is the theme of today. And if you don't like the colour green, then there's something wrong with you, because I love the colour green. And for the sky, I'm using apple green into acid green. And I'm hoping this works, because the last time I did the sky, I'm still trying to work out my blending skills with alcohol markers. Oh, that's the mountain. That is not the sky. Oh no. Okay, that's right. We will sort something out there. Whoopsie. It's really hard for me not to make this rainbow, actual rainbow colours, because I think it would really pop out. But we're going to be brave today and stick with the colour theme. And I thought it would be a good opportunity, like the St. Paddy's theme would be a good opportunity to do this colour and challenge, because I rarely do like one colour like a one color page in my coloring books. And I'll mention that this wasn't my idea. This is inspired by Carla Magana. She has a YouTube coloring channel. She's like one of my favorite coloring book artists. And she did a series of like rainbow monochromatic coloring pages. So she did a red coloring page, a blue coloring page, a green. Like she did all the colors, she did brown. And I just thought that is such a cool idea. So I thought I would trial the green, and then if I like how this turns out, then maybe I'll explore the other colors of the rainbow. Now, to cover up my boo-boo over here, we are going to make these mountain things, whatever they are, BG1, which is turquoise green. I'm really excited to be using my alcohol markers today because it's actually been like over a month since I've used my alcohol markers. On my last color and chat I used crayons, and oh no, sorry, I lied. Sorry, my last, oh my god, I'm such a ditz. Sorry, that is a complete lie because I actually have used my alcohol markers for my Valentine's Day themed color and chat. If you want to go check that out, that is somewhere on my channel. No, it's the last video I posted. That was about 2 weeks ago. It was very late for a Valentine's Day color and chat, but better late than never. And I'm hoping that over the next few weeks I can smash out some more color and chats or color with me's, because I'm actually on annual leave from work. I have 3 weeks off. So I'm hoping that I can get some more out, because I really love, this is what I love doing, guys. Just chilling with a nice cup of tea or coffee and just having some cozy coloring time. That is the plan, but we'll see how my schedule goes. Ideally, I would like to film one of these once a week, like even when I'm not on annual leave. But that is proving to be really tricky with my nursing schedule and all that stuff. That is what I aim for. A color and chat once a week, but sometimes time doesn't allow these things. This mountain here. I'm excited to use all these green alcohol markers. That's the great thing about the Ohuhu 320, is they have so much color selection of greens and blues and all the colors you can think of in a marker set. It is on the very pricey side, and if you can get your hands on it, it is worthwhile. Like if you really love coloring and are into coloring, then it is definitely worth it. Now for the cauldron, I want G7, which is chromium oxide green. It's right here. I'm actually really excited this week because I have one of my best friends. She's getting married and I'm a bridesmaid, and I'm just so excited to see her get married. Like, it's just so good when your friends marry good people. So that's this Friday. And I bought my shoes yesterday with the dress and my jewelry, so I think I'm all ready to go. And it's just gonna be a good vibe of a day. Now to get in these tiny places here. What I did yesterday, so I went shopping for the shoes, and then I stopped by in the State Library in the city. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. I have been in there before, and I went in there and had some chill out reading time, and I was in there for 3 hours, and I just sat there and read my book, and it was the best time ever. For the 4-leaf clovers, we are doing GY2 grass green and G470 pine tree green. I did, of course, make a little TikTok about my library journeys yesterday, so if you want to see that, it's my latest post on my TikTok. Of course, I just wanted to capture the moment because it is so beautiful in there. It's honestly a vibe. Like, it's an old library, and I was in the Mortlock wing, it's called, which is the older wing, I guess. I don't know much about the history of it, but it was the best time, and I definitely will be going back there. You know what was really funny though, and this may make me sound a bit snobby or whatever the right word is for this, judgmental, whatever, and I'll admit that. But I think yesterday I was the only person in there actually reading a proper book. All the rest of the people were in there, had their laptops and were just typing away on their laptops. But I will say this, they were uni students, because the library is right next to the university, or not right next to, it's pretty close to the university. And to be honest, if I was a student, I would definitely be going there to study. But it's so stupid. Like, I felt a little out of place because I was the only one there I bought my highlighters and an actual book that I was reading, and I just sat there and spent 3 hours highlighting and reading my actual physical book. Like, I'm not trying to say the uni students can't do it, because that place does help you stay focused and help you study and concentrate, because that's what I found. But I just found it funny. At every single table, people had their laptops out. There was not one single textbook in sight. Times have definitely changed, and I don't want to be one of those people, but it's definitely, times are changing. And I'm not against technology. I love I have a Kindle and a Kobo, so 2 e-reader books, which I absolutely love reading off of. I have a laptop as well. Like, I have all the technology, so I'm not against it. But it was just a little observation I made yesterday at the library. Yeah, but if you want to see my little adventures, it's on my TikTok. And it's just like a 1-minute video. Oh, and you know what the stupid thing is, though? So I went to the library to read, and I forgot my reading glasses. That's how organized I was. And look, I could still read my book, but it was because the print was so small, I did have to squint a little bit. Next time, I'll be more organized and I won't forget my reading glasses. And actually, I should have tried to find a book about St. Patrick, because yesterday was the 17th of March, so I should have read a book about him, because I would love to know where this history came from about St. Patrick and what his story is. I mean, I can still do that. A quick tea break, as in I made myself a cup of tea, because I mentioned before about having a coffee or a tea, and I didn't have one, so that was missing. And today's tea is French Earl Grey. I've only just started to get into Earl Grey tea. I never used to like it, and now I absolutely love it. And I'll just show you, this is the pack or the brand I'm drinking. So this is the Twinings French Earl Grey tea with a hint of vanilla. Oh my gosh, this is the coziest tea I have ever drank. It is just so delicious. I have it plain, so I don't have anything with it, but I think it would be nice with a bit of honey or something in it to make it a bit sweeter. And look at the color as well. I love the color of it. Anyway, silly, but I thought I'd show you my beverage of choice today. Now for the mountain grass bit here, I want to use, what color was it? Vivid green, which is G2. Like, I know that was silly, but you know what? Sometimes it's just the little comfort things in life that bring you so much joy. And today, in this session, it is my French Earl Grey tea. In my, I don't know if you can see it, but it's, I can't hold it to the side, it'll tip everywhere. But this is my Taylor Swift Tortured Poets mug, and it's a nice solid black mug. I am loving the green so far. I thought it would be too much, one color, but I'm actually really loving it. And it helps when you have like a big color selection. And then, of course, to make it more, I don't know, grassy or whatever, I'm using the spotting technique, which I saw on TikTok. And this is what people have used just to, I don't know, it kind of brings out any big land areas. It just gives it some texture, I guess. For the clouds, I want to combine yellowish green with calamansi. Now, I know this probably doesn't make any sense because I don't have any light source coming from anywhere at the moment, but I'm just going to highlight the clouds a bit more. So we just start with like a yellow just up the top. Well, this is how I do it, and then kind of blend with the pastel green. I tried to find two of the lightest pastel-y colors for this. I'm hoping this will work out. old Beatrice. Oh gosh, she's a little Dennis the Menace. She does that every video that I film. It's just sit right in the way. For her pants, we are going to use G320 and GY43. Oh, wait. No, before we do that, I want to create a bit of light effect from the gold. And I should have done that for the cauldron as well, but never mind. And what I'm going to do... Oh, no, wrong yellow. Oh my goodness, I had the yellow out for the gold. Oh no. Oh dear, oh well. This might be a hot mess here, but you just work with it. You know, colouring doesn't always go perfect. Okay, now we can continue. And yeah, I realize I should have done the light or the shine from the gold first. But, you know, we are here now, can't change it. Maybe a little bit more. And for the actual gold, I've chosen melon yellow. That's the colour that I put there when I wasn't supposed to. So I'm just laying down the base colour and then I'll go over it with my gel pens later. Like I might get my gold gel pen just to give it some real sparkle. Lots and lots of gold. For her hair, we are going with GY8, and it's kind of like a, I guess, olive green. And for her vest, we are going in with GY3, which is Bud Green. And for her puffy shirt, we are going in with G8. Her gloves are going to be the same colour as the cauldron, which was G7. It's like a really dark green. Her hat will be absinthe, and I'm going to leave the belt gold. And then the blocks of gold will be lemon green. For the rainbow, it is going to be a green rainbow. So we are starting off with, what's this colour? Green. And it's just called green, which is $3.90. And then it will be May green, which is $1.70. All this green reminds me of when I was in Italy back in 2023. We stopped by Lake Como. Oh my gosh, so we were on the boat on the way to Lake Como, and you could see on all the land, it's like where the celebrities have their houses, and it was just so, I mean, the houses were beautiful, but the trees and the grass was so green. I've never seen so many different shades of green ever. It was absolutely spectacular with all the green. And this is what this reminds me of, just all the, yeah, beautiful shades of green and all the greens you could think of at Lake Como. And it was just all the different shrubs and the bushes, and absolutely wonderful. Let's hope that this works. And then the last one is GY40, which is yellow green. Now that all the base colours are down, we are going to go in with all the green gel pens, acrylic markers and white gel pens and all that, and just to finish off the page to give it that extra bit of sparkle. So what I'm doing is I'm just starting off with my Ohuhu. This is like one of their glitter markers in the gold, just to make that sparkle there. And then I'm going to do this with the flowers here. They can be gold. Oops. You probably can't see all the sparkly glitter bits yet, but I'll hold up the page and then hopefully you can see it. I might switch and use my Pentel gold pen. Now, I don't know if you can see the glitter. The Pentel is more glittery than the glitter marker. It's so pretty. Now, I was umming and ahhing about leaving these like snowy bits, but I've decided to go in with a pastel yellow. And they can be, I don't know, just little bits of gold on the mountain bits, I don't know. Now for the cloudy bits, I am going in with the acrylic Artix markers, and this is number 10. And this is where all that fine detail makes a difference on your colouring page. now I'm just going to outline the gold coins, and I found this gold acrylic marker, and this is number C14. Just going over all the edges here. So what I've decided to do now is, so I did the outline of the gold and I'm like, well, it looks a bit disjointed. So I'm actually just going over each individual coin. And I just think it makes the gold pop that little bit more. And for my next trick, I will be going over the 4-leaf clovers, and this is in the Artix acrylic marker J4, which is actually like a metallic green. I don't know if you can see the metallic bits on camera. Oh yeah, you can see it a little bit. Just to give the page an extra bit of pop and sparkle. So I don't know if you can see the extra bit of shimmer there, but it's there. Now for the rainbow, I really want to use this fluoro acrylic marker. So I'm just going to outline the rainbow. I know it might ruin the whole color story of the rainbow, but I just really want to use this fluoro green. Like, it's so pretty. Just over the outline there. That's not as bad as I thought. Well, that's okay. Now I'm just going over these gold bits with another acrylic Artix marker. Now I want to find a green for the mountains, and it might have to be, So this is another pen tool pen, but this is the Matte Hop selection, or Matte Hop pens that they have. I'm just going over the outline, just to cover the black lines so everything kind of blends in a bit better. Sorry, the battery just died. I was just about to give her sparkly green lipstick here. And then I'm going to get my white gel pen and fluff up the ruffles there. Sometimes it takes a while to get the ink moving. Might outline her shirt as well. So I'm just going to finish outlining her shirt, and then I might add a few white highlight bits around the place. I'll be back. Okay, I just went over the highlightery bits with my Posca pen, and now what I want to do is give the gold a bit of extra something something. And what I mean by that is I'm just going to mix this acrylic marker with the gold acrylic marker and just kind of give the gold coming out of the cauldron just a bit of sparkle. So let's do it like that. So I'm going in with like a lighter shade and then with the same gold bit. Just may take a little while here to do all this. And then this one. So I'm just going to go back and forth with this gold and the lighter gold. How's that looking there? Back and forth. We're getting there, guys. Just a few more little bits and pieces and then I think we'll be okay. And for the final finishing touches is, of course, my sparkles. I cannot resist doing some sparkles around the place, especially on the rainbow. So we'll start there. Okay, I'm going to stop there because otherwise there'll be too many sparkles. I mean, look, I don't know if that's a thing. In my eyes, in my mind, you can never have too many, but I will... Okay, I'll leave it there, guys. I'm going to call this finished. I actually had a lot of fun with the green. The only thing that's bugging me is her hair. I would have liked to gone over it with a bit of acrylic marker, but there is no, like, I don't have a color in my collection that's the same color as the hair. There's one that's a tiny bit similar, but it would have changed the olive green color, and I don't want to do that. Do I like how it turned out? Yes and no. I really had a lot of fun with all the greens and the gold tones. And I'm so lucky that I do have the Ohuhu 320 collection because they offer a lot of green colours to play with. And it was really good experimenting with all the greens and trying to figure out where to put different greens. And yeah, I actually enjoyed this colour and chat. Green and gold is such a good colour mix. And thank you for joining me in the March colour and chat. I will see you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.